Hello, my friends. Thank you for tuning in to Black Ribbon Stitch Studio. My name is Denise, and first of all, today is kind of gloomy. I have no idea what that's gonna do for the lighting. So far, it looks okay, but here we are, and it's kind of late in the day for me to record, but I decided I was going to record today no matter what. I did not do a video last week. I don't know what keeps making me think that when we're coming up on these holidays that I'm going to be able to get a video in, when that just really is never the case. However, I am going to keep trying, and we're back today. I hope that you really enjoyed your holiday. Our holiday was very quiet. My son Damien likes to do this thing where he surprises me at Christmas time. So for instance, we may not really make or solidify plans for him to come and visit, and we did that this year. We did not make or solidify plans for him to be with us this holiday, what with the pandemic and all. And in fact, my daughter sent him a gingerbread house as part of his gift, and the plan was we were all going to be on a Zoom call, and we were going to construct our gingerbread houses together. Well, as Christmas Eve got here and we were talking with him on the phone, I just knew. I said, my son's on his way. I knew he was on his way, because he is just going to be with me on Christmas no matter what. And I just think that that is just so precious. So he came by. It was great. We spent a few minutes together. He then went to a nearby hotel, and then later that evening we all sat together on a call and constructed our gingerbread houses. I just thought that it was just so special. It was so special. I enjoyed it so much. So I hope that whatever your holiday looked like, that you were able to get some joy of the season from it. Now, as I said, it was pretty quiet, just really the four of us, with the addition, of course, of my son by phone. We ate a lot. I make lasagna every year. My daughter made some fabulous appetizers. We played a lot of board games. This was kind of the year of the board game here. We played a lot of board games. It was so much fun. I can't tell you how much I miss doing that. We did a lot of board game playing when my children were young, so I really enjoyed that. One of the games that we got, which I highly recommend, is Monopoly Cheaters Edition. If you are a Monopoly lover, you need to get Monopoly Cheaters Edition. I haven't laughed that much in a really long time. Guys, it was so much fun. I just can't even tell you. So like I said, I do recommend that. And I really realized that I love this time of year. I love this time of year because it's all of the planning and the organizing that I just so enjoy. I enjoy it a lot. I got a chance to get into my planner for 2021, and you know, that was just so gratifying to be able to go ahead and get some of my plans down on paper and actually know that I have a place to go to keep my ducks in a row, so to speak. And speaking of ducks in a row, guys, I don't feel like I have my ducks in a row today. So please forgive me if I've seen all over the place, because I really feel all over the place today. So I have some whips because I was able to get some stitching in, and I have some haul, and I'm going to announce the giveaway winner from the last time. So before we get started though, I always like to thank you guys for your comments and your questions, and I will go over a few of those. Now let me first say that my sister has recently retired, and she is a crafty dabbler as well. And I recently told her to just tune out all of the naysayers who want to question her about, well, I thought you were doing this craft and now you're doing that craft. Do all the things. Craft all the things. And then, because how else are you going to figure out what it is you absolutely love to do? Try all the things. And so she let me know recently that she is interested in cross stitching. Yes, welcome to the crazy. I love it so much. I can't wait for her to get started. I'm already trying to think of some things that I can send to her, so that's really exciting for me. And she of course watched my last video where I was talking about my sudden desire to knit, and that I only want to knit socks. And she let me know that she's gonna want a pair of socks. I know that. I know you're gonna want a pair of socks. A pair of socks is on the way to you as soon as I figure it out. So I want to thank you guys. You guys were so encouraging in my quest to learn to knit. So I want to thank you for that. I feel ready. I feel ready to go ahead and take the plunge. I do have to now go ahead and start to collect some of the items that I'm going to need, which really at this point is just needles. I've got tons and tons of yarn. I'm at no loss for yarn, although I cannot really say that I have any sock yarn, but it is going to take a little bit of a learning curve before I get there, and I'm ready for that. So many of you suggested Caroline at Off the Grid Needle Arts, and let me tell you guys, I watch Caroline all the time, and I had no idea that she had an entire playlist of knitting tutorials. I was blown away. So I actually sat down one day and watched a couple of those videos, and I find that Caroline is very thorough. She definitely is taking me through this from the absolute beginning, and that is what I need. That is exactly what I need. So I'm going to definitely be following Caroline of Off the Grid Needle Arts, and I'll link her YouTube channel below. And I'm going to be following along and learning to knit as soon as I'm able to get my little supplies together. And I've also been told that I need to take a look at Erin of 2 Martini Stitcher, and I plan to do that this week. So thank you for those suggestions. Now, LW Cross Stitcher asked if I've tried Loom knitting. Well, and she says all the cool kids are doing it. Well, I have not, of course, tried Loom knitting. I am keeping it in the back of my mind because I do want to learn to knit with needles before I step into something like loom knitting, if that makes sense. And so she went on to give me, can I tell you guys, just a very comprehensive list of things that I might need, such as Getting Started Knitting Socks by Ann Budd is the book that she used to learn to knit. I'm getting that. I'm definitely going to order that book. I need it. She tells me I need sock yarn, and what size needles I need, and so I feel totally ready. I feel so totally ready to do this. I'm excited. You guys also gave me a lot of great suggestions about my question on using a QSnap and leaving my project on the QSnap for long periods of time. So I appreciate that. I feel more confident that I know what I'm doing with the QSnap now. And then Kim says that I may have to join you with your New Year, New Starts, as I have many beautiful kits stashed away to start when I have time. Maybe I should make this the year, time or no time. Kim, yes, this is your year. And I went ahead and started a hashtag on Instagram, and it is hashtag New Month, New Start 2021. I encourage anyone that wants to join in on that to just do so. New month, new start. That's the goal for this year. Now, Cynthia asks, is the 2020 Nevermore Sal only for Flosstube hosts? And how do I go about joining in the stitch along? So first of all, for those of you who also have the same question, no, the 2020 Nevermore Sal is not just for YouTube hosts. It's for any and everyone that wants to join that stitch along. And so I was not totally clear in the answer that I gave to her, so I will continue with that answer. The stitch along is being hosted by Beth of the Desert Stitcher here on YouTube and on Instagram. And as what you normally will do is you'll stitch along and post your progress on Instagram and Facebook if there is a Facebook group for that. Now, the hashtag for that one is hashtag 2020 Nevermore Sal. And Beth's Facebook group is Cross Stitch Corner. And I will try my best to link as much of that information below as possible. I will be participating in that stitch along with Beth of the Desert Stitcher, but I'm not going to start my stitching until March 1st. That's going to be my March 1st start. So thank you guys for your questions and comments. I really do appreciate it. And I just love interacting with you guys. You guys are my only stitchy friends, and I appreciate you. So now we're going to move on to WIP so we can take a look at what I have been able to stitch in this past couple of weeks. And the first thing that I worked on was the Better to See You With by the Cross Stitch Studio. And this is what it's going to look like when I'm done. And I'm going to adjust my light here a little bit because... Is that better, guys? I think that's better. That's what it's going to look like when it's done. I'm going to insert a picture here of where it was the last time I showed it to you. And this is how much I've gotten done now. I left it on the hoop. I just didn't want to take it off. And so this is where it is now. As you can see, I've gotten a lot more of this really light blue color done. And there is a lot more of it in here, which I'm happy about because, you know, there's not as much confetti that I have to deal with now. But I also have to tell you guys that without a doubt, I have decided that I will not start another full coverage piece without using pre-gridded fabric. I'm just not into this this gridding thing. It's kind of driving me nuts. It's kind of driving me nuts, guys. But it's okay. I'm going to continue on with that. Now, the next thing I got a chance to work on was, let me see, I need to make a space here. Okay. Was this what I call This House is a Mess. And this is what it's going to look like when I'm done. I need to adjust this light, guys. I'm so sorry. And I will insert a picture of it here, of where I was the last time you saw it. And this is how far I've gotten this time. I'm going to put something behind it. So you see, I've gotten a few more of the words done in here. It actually says looks like now. I worked on this purple flower here. And I have to say, once I started working on the words, I realized that I somehow in here missed a row. So I'm just gonna have to be careful as I go on, because I'm not frogging it. I'm not frogging this at all. I'm not frogging anything. And so I just have to be careful as I go along to make sure that I am accommodating that space that I missed. But I just thought, you know, I can't believe I've gotten this much stitching done before I actually realized that I skipped a row. And of course that row is between pages because I didn't fold my paper right. So there's that. I really am anxious to get this one finished because I feel like I've been working on it for a while and it's not that big of a project. So I'm really anxious to go ahead and get this one done. So that is, This House is a Mess. Then I pulled out Fright Night by That Quarter Shop. And you guys know, if you've been with me, that I'm using the Tiny Decisions app to help me to choose what to work on next. And Fright Night came up and I thought that that was a hoot because, you know, it's Christmas time. It's New Year's. But I'm happy because I haven't taken anything off the hoops. This is funny. That's what I said. I'm all over the place. You would think, okay, whatever. I am happy, very happy that I got a chance to stitch on this, because this gives me hope that I'll have a finish by Halloween 2021. And so this is what it's going to look like when it's done. And this is by the Fat Quarter Shop. And it was a 5-part stitch along. And you see, nah. But I was able to get, this light is going to drive me nuts. Okay, I was able to get the rest of the back done and work on some more of the moon. And so I'm really happy about that. I wanted to go ahead and finish the moon, but you know, you get distracted and it just doesn't necessarily turn out that way. But I am very, very excited about that back. So that's how far I've gotten on that. And like I said, I'm really hopeful that this will be a finish for this coming Halloween. So I'm really happy about that. Okay, I also want to move it to haul now, but I'm going to ask you to hold for a moment. Alright guys, so you ready to see my haul? I did not get any stitchy, crafty related items for Christmas, which is absolutely fine, because I think I do quite a bit of damage on my own, so that's fine. But I wanted to show you, and I should have grabbed it while I took my short break. I wanted to show you one thing that I did get. And I told you guys that I try to keep my potential new starts in a binder. And so of course that binder that I was using got too small very quickly. So I went ahead and I purchased this 5-star zippered binder thing. I ordered it from Amazon, and I actually had a gift card that I used, and I believe that it's got 2-inch rings, and so far it looks like it's going to serve my purposes, unless of course I completely lose my mind and start to purchase and download more than I'm ever going to be able to use. But then again, we can always get another one of these binders, right? I could always get another one. It's not like I just have to try to fit everything in one. So that was one thing that I got. And then I purchased from 123 Stitch, I purchased the Winter Floral Cross by Cooler Design Studios. Let me show you that. I'm going to take it out of the plastic because there's something else in there too. Here we go. Here it is, guys. Is that gorgeous or what? Oh my gosh, I love it. It's so pretty. This is so pretty. I cannot wait to get started on that. And I will say that this purchase prompted me to go back to a segment on my channel called Enabler of the Week. And I'm just going to insert a short video here. So yes, This was a total purchase because of Sarah at Stitching Mommy. I will link her channel below. She has all 4 of the seasons of the crosses, and this one is winter. Of course, they have, you know, spring, summer, and fall. They are all equally beautiful. I would love to have and stitch all 4 of them. We'll see what happens with that, but it's all because of Sarah at Stitching Mommy that I purchased this. But I also purchased the floss that I told you guys about that I absolutely didn't need. This is the floss for Santa's Snack, which I'm going to be starting January 1st. I already pulled floss from my stash. I made some substitutions, lost my mind, and went ahead and ordered floss. I think I just felt like placing an order, and so that was my excuse. So I have that floss here. So I'm going to go ahead and put it with the chart. So I'll have it all ready as if it's not ready now. Forgive me, guys. I have a little bit of sniffles. Not sure what's going on. Probably allergies. But there's that. So that's what I got from 123 Stitch. And then I got from Fat Quarter Shop. They sent to me this loveliness to share with you guys. And this is number 6 in the Prim Stitch series, Home and Hearth. And it's a series of 12 charts. I'm trying to hide my little boo-boo here because I don't have a Band-Aid and it's ugly. And so they sent that to me. So that's cute. And they also sent Prim and Proper by Lori Holt of Be In My Bonnet. And it's really, really cute. It is very, okay, words. It is the cross stitch that is a companion to the actual quilt that Fat Quarter Shop has available. And I think that's really cute, so. And so, guys, I don't believe I'm going to stitch either of these, and so they will be in a future giveaway. Okay, so that's really all the haul that I have, which was not, you know, over the top at all. But I do also like to share with you guys anything that I've downloaded. And so the first one that I want to share with you is from Bart Dunn, better known as Park Hopper Bart, my friend, who creates charts and has them on his Gumroad account, which is an account where you can either, where the charts are listed for free, but you can absolutely pay what you want. And so, as we like to say, you can buy him a coffee or buy him a house or anything in between. And I will again link his Gumroad account below, as well as his Flosstube channel. And this is what I was able to download from Bart, and it is Wakanda Forever. Oh my gosh! Okay, so what happened was I saw that Michelle of Bendy Stitchy Designs had started this chart, and I had to have it. I had to absolutely have it. And so I'm going to be joining in. They're doing a stitch along. And right now I believe it is Michelle of Bendy Stitchy Designs. I'll link her below. and Diana of It's Kismet Stitches. I'll link her below as well. And I am definitely going to be joining this stitch along. Now, Michelle is stitching this on a very pretty piece of fabric. It's sort of, if I'm remembering the color right, it's sort of a tomatoey orange fabric, which I think is absolutely beautiful. So I really thought about it for quite some time, what I wanted to stitch it on. I originally did not want to stitch it on black, you know, because, you know, why don't we just do something different like Michelle did? But, guys, I enjoy stitching on black so much. So black it is. I'm going to stitch this on a piece of black Ada. Not sure yet whether I'm going to do it on 14 count or 18 count, but basically it's going to be on whatever count I have enough of to stitch it on. So I'm going to start this like right away. Right away. So that is Wakanda Forever by Bart Dunn. And then I also downloaded, and this was a free download from Lilastudio, and it is a little tomato pincushion. That is just adorbs. I love it. And of course, one of the reasons that this caught my eye is because now that I own, let's see, what is it called? Well, there went my brain. I'm going to have to look up. Wait. It was, oh my gosh. Oh, Nevermore. Now that I own Nevermore by Lilastudio, I'm in love with Lilastudio stuff. Okay? And so the moment I saw this and that it was by Lilastudio, I'm like, yep, gotta stitch that. So, I'll try to find a link, guys. Otherwise, just try to find it on their, I think it's their blog. But I'll do my best to find a link for you. Now, also, we're gonna go on to announce the giveaway winner from last time. Didn't bring the items with me. I totally forgot. But I'm going to insert it was some books that I am giving away from my stash that I know I'm never going to stitch from. And so the winner is Christy Martin was the winner of the last giveaway that we did. Sorry about that, guys. And I just wanted to let Christy know, Christy, I have not yet mailed your prize. I just was not able to make it to the post office. But hopefully I will get to the post office at some point this week. Now, the winner of the next set of books that I was giving away from my stash was... Congratulations, Kim Draco. You have won those books, and all you had to do was comment dogs, and because one of those books is all charts of dogs. And so, Kim, get in touch with me at designmorris1@gmail.com with your mailing address, and I will get that out to you as soon as possible. And guys, wish me luck, because I'm going to have to do a little bit of editing there, which I'm not really good at, so wish me luck. Now, I just want to talk briefly about what my plans are and what we have coming up. Don't forget that I've started a hashtag New Month, New Start 2021 for those of you who want to join in on that stitch along for this year, I'm planning to do a whip parade next week, which I think will be interesting because although I do believe I have about 15 whips, I think that's pretty manageable at this time. And so I think it'll be really interesting to do a whip parade. This is going to be the first time I've done a whip parade, so that's I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to enjoy that a lot. And guys, don't forget to send me your finished photos if you want me to showcase them here on my channel. I love doing that. I think we should always celebrate our finishes. We put a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of love into these items that we create, and I love to celebrate them with you. So don't forget to send me your photos. You can send them to my email, and you can also always post what you're working on the Facebook group at Black Ribbon Stitch Studio on Facebook. And so guys, it is now time for me to share with you words of inspiration, which this week come from Eleanor Roosevelt. You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. Do the thing you think you cannot do. Have a very, very happy new year. Have a great time ringing in the year. Please be safe, you guys. I worry about each and every one of you. I want you to be safe, and I want you to enjoy yourself. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and hit the like button. Thank you so much for sharing my videos. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified each and every time I upload a new video. And now more than ever, remember, love.